tonight.
Welcome back to the First Touch Podcast, everybody. You don't know, say, boy, Calamity, I'm there, my brother Tato. And tonight, we have Premier League. And you watch the Serie A match, though?
Yeah, I'm watch the
Milan
in the.
Derby. We have the Premier League for talk, but we have the Milan Derby. Some crazy results in the Premier League. Tottenham get slaughtered. Manchester United, obviously, the disgrace of the league again. Manchester City fumbling the bag once more. Arsenal running away with it. You see me? So we are getting to all of that tonight. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that I gonna notify you when the video might drop. We are getting to it right now. You see me? No time to waste. Tato. We'll start right now. So we'll start.
You sure don't want to start from the elephant in the room. Anyway, we'll start off the right way. We'll start off calm and cool and collected. Same like how always start off. We'll start off
Hold on. Why not going like me alone lose this weekend? Everybody, we can name three side will lose this weekend. And aside that, I know we spend 400 mil. They below me in the table, you know.
We don't want to
Aside
hear
spend
that.
400 mil and they below me in the table, you know. So I don't know how we not going like say me a the big elephant. No, me a baby elephant in this
No,
world.
we don't
Me a
want
kid.
to clot. What kind of baby? 20-time giants?
Hey,
Three Champion League? No, bro. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
We're kicked off with the league leaders. No, not do the North London derby yet. Because we forgot to talk about Eze, but we're kicking it off with who start off the week? Chelsea. Chelsea start off the week.
Chelsea, yeah.
It was 2-0 on a day. I know so I never really get into the Chelsea match that much because again, I've recently this season and most of last season, I can't really watch Chelsea under Maresca like that. Like I drop asleep by half time to be honest. And that is something coming from Manchester United fan. You see me? So give me your take on the Chelsea match because I know say you did watch the match in its entirety. So give me a take on Chelsea. Because Chelsea they were third now or second?
Second.
Okay, so Chelsea are now second, 1 point above Manchester City. So give me your take on the Chelsea match.
Honestly, my take on the Chelsea match. First of all, how them play against again? They win 2-0 though. 2-0 against Burnley. 2-0 against Burnley. Honestly, that was a game where it was a game where they win convincingly. I feel like it's more of a game where them that expect to win that game there. 2-goal, like I feel like the 2-goal them though when I love the most about the game is the 2-goal them, but it's nice to build up. Most importantly, the second goal. That when I think Enzo scored a goal in the last goal.
Enzo scored the last goal.
The last goal for them, the goal from the keeper to Malo Gusto to Neto. We have brilliant dribble pass up B2 players. I think him cut it in to I want him pass it to somebody down the line and then chip it cross to pass it back cross to Enzo. So I feel like the 2 goal was 2 lovely goal. I can't remember Neto goal to that, but I know that it was a lovely header from Gittins. Yes, a lovely header from Gittins. Gittins get the ball, him cut in him, put a look inside, finish span it. And it was a good work to the goal. But I feel like otherwise from that, I feel like it never was. I feel like it wasn't a game where Chelsea did seem convincingly on the winning end. That's what I say, bro. Like I feel like definitely if Burnley could have finished them chances or have players that could finish their chances for them, and they definitely get the ball at the back of the net. I feel like Kyle Walker has a good game too as well. I think him that keep him. I only have a Gittins. So are they Gittins? Yeah, I think I Gittins. So yeah, him that keep Gittins for somewhat quiet for some most of the game. To be honest, Enzo honestly him never that bad. The midfield never the midfield leader play too, but as I said, it never was no convincingly performance from them that can that say yes.
Like, Romario, which side they support Romario? I know which side they support Romario. What else now? Continue that.
Yeah, so it never was, as I said, it's a good 3 point, but Chelsea still have working areas where they need for work on. The coach did still work on him time and choice of substitution. him need to do a lot of that. I think me see much I forget Dillap back in the gear, back in shape, and that is a good thing because the team where him buy for player with a receiver place and buy him, I get for player with them like as fully as yet because of injuries. So yeah.
Okay, Romario, Chelsea. All right. Since I think I Liverpool you support now, I'm just have some words for you, So I think I Liverpool you support. All right. Let me say, the first match after the international break, bro, chill and worse it's early. You see, because I'm not a Chelsea fan, I'm never really watch the game like that. I know say me and my Chelsea brother come up soon. You see me? So Jeff I go come and him a go deal with you. You see? So him a go give the real insight about Chelsea because Jeff is a man where him not really mash him words him and talk, you see me? So we get to that. For me personally, Chelsea, as I said, Chelsea we call them potential FC over here. Chelsea is all about the potential. Man have a problem. Actually, personally, I actually do like Chelsea. I like Didier. I like Chelsea from back then. I like Didier Drogba, them Frank Lampard. But Chelsea just don't convince me in no way, shape, or form. To be honest, like when I watch Chelsea, I not get, oh, this is a team where them are gonna do something. When I see that from Chelsea, you see it. I think Jeff Reach, Jeff there.
Yeah, my dear man.
All right. So we have
No,
Jeff.
since everybody I wear them embarrassing jersey, may I go draw for mine too. Alright.
But your embarrassing team wins,
I mean,
no?
you're the
No,
second
no,
league,
no,
you know.
no, 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 not that embarrassing one. The next one.
Oh,
Oh,
Madrid.
oh.
Um, yeah, but Jeff, the resident Chelsea fan there, so when him forward, we make him talk about the Chelsea side. Neto end up Gittins start that game and Gittins get the assist. What do you think about Gittins' performance for that overall?
That was the only thing he did.
The
Like,
assist?
yeah. Otherwise, it was a relatively average performance from him.
Same thing with that, but I gotta say. Same thing I gotta say.
So
And
you think
honestly,
so?
like, me, I wonder if we're supposed to give it credit because he was against Kyle Walker. So I don't know if like we don't know how to do it. Like as much as Kyle Walker I get his shit up,
That's
but
crazy coming from you.
and that means like we don't know how for really judge it because come on, Kyle Walker gonna use the experience and the speed and man over him. At the next end, I like it is Kyle Walker and come on, Calamity. Like bends it back, bro. Even in his back end for the last 2 seasons. Like how much
Bro,
attackers can you really say left Kyle Walker upon the ground crawling?
brother, you preach to the choir. You don't have to tell me about Kyle Walker. And you know that already. So we're not even have to get into this Kyle Walker thing. You see me? Enzo Fernandez, Jeff. Any respect for Enzo Fernandez this week?
Nah. Well, him did never play bad this year to me.
Yeah, and can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I ask me again.
No, we are saying if any respect for Kyle for Enzo this week.
Um,
Based upon that game there. To me,
when you
never bad.
taking, he wasn't bad. I won't. I won't. It's been one of his better
Better,
performances.
yeah.
Like,
I must say, never
yeah.
bad.
And it was Mark Gay that Neto passed the ball to. It's him did pass back the ball for Enzo. That was a very good team goal.
Good. The two
From
goal was a very good team goal for me.
Yeah, but
So
that Sanchez, that Gusto header to Sanchez foot to Sanchez barely flicking it off him foot to Gusto getting the ball forward. Everything was good about that goal.
Everything. For me, the Sanchez part was a bit
Yeah,
frightening.
the
So I said,
Sanchez part
but
crazy man.
that part of the crazy man say, yo, Sanchez, but when we see him pass off the ball so calm and cool, me I say, Sanchez I get better, man. He might get better.
no, don't make him fool you. Him do this all the time. Him do it all the time. Don't make him fool you.
Yeah, that can, but it kind of surprising because to me, Marlon did give him the ball like on a frightening stage. Like Marlon, like to me, never was even intention. He was
But
more like the ball lick for him and go to Sanchez.
Who
And
you
it took
talk,
him to
bro?
look. The
Robert
Marlon Gusto
Sanchez.
Gusto?
part, like they must say
No.
him, they must
No,
say
no.
Marlon Gusto.
I think he definitely intended to. I don't think he intended to put it on his foot. I think he was trying to head it into him hands and
Oh,
him head the ball too low
too low,
and
yeah.
he just couldn't pick it up. He
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
So
yeah.
react quick enough.
so what your overall thoughts on the game, Joe?
Again, just another another game where Chelsea gets to win, and overly positive Chelsea fans will talk to me about XG and blah 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 blah, and don't think that performances aren't convincing enough to allow me to fall into the delusion that they could win the league. Let me tell you what the overly positive Chelsea fans will do. They're gonna use the stats to back up the fact that without Levi Colwill this year, they have a good defensive record and they've scored. Well, City and Arsenal tied for first, right? So they've scored the
City.
third most goals in the league.
Mm-hmm. They
Um,
were still second. I don't know how you want to look at
well,
it. Cause,
yeah, if you have two teams tied for first, then it's really third. So
uh,
second or third, whatever you want to call it.
mm-hmm.
And they're gonna say that despite all the injuries we've had, Cole Palmer out for this long, Cole out for this long,
Cole
we
Palmer
never
is
have a
back, yeah?
striker. No, he would have been back next weekend, but apparently him fractured him toe at home. I don't really know what him do. So make that happen. So
Me
him
hear some man make talk say Cole Palmer back, so Barca dead and someone or
no,
some other
he's
thing.
definitely not playing in the Barca game or in the Arsenal game. Him get ruled out from last week.
Mm.
Um but bro,
I mean, you have to take the
again, I'm not
positive night still in
at
the
the
drift
end of the
because
day,
at the end of the day, on still the second,
yeah,
and
that's true.
Cole
But
Palmer is
when we
not
come
here.
14th, all of the reasons why we were in second and under and overperforming will be the same reason. Like they'll just go back. The Chelsea fans that are deluded will go back to that and say, whenever I have Cole Palmer, whenever I have Cole will, whenever I have this or that, or the team overachieved. I always say, that's why I watch football with my eyes. They
Romario
they
says he's back in training. Check back the
they
news.
there regardless he's not playing. But there are a lot of games where
Yeah,
they
man, I'm
win
ready for the storm when
or they
come.
even get points off of games where I'll forever reference that Nottingham Forest game where Ange losing job. That was a game I should have lost easily. I remember all three of us did talk about it. 'Cause I think all three of us did watch it, where Morgan Gibbs White missed about two opportunities in the first half. Tatu was asking why Chris would never start the game. And all of us were asking questions, and that's just one of the performances this year that doesn't leave me particularly convinced. I feel like every time I play a good team, they and I don't
You
want
feel like
nobody to
boss at the
necessarily
right
play
test?
Liverpool.
You feel like boss at the right test?
Barca's beating Chelsea. Barca's beating
No,
Chelsea.
no confidence.
No.
No, I'd love for them to. I'd love for them to win the game, but then being realistic, um, this pass the ball all around from left to right that we normally do, won't be able to do it against Barcelona because they'll have the ball, and I don't think that we play direct enough football to take advantage of the high press, which is how every team that beat Barcelona or give them any challenge that they are direct, they play direct. We don't play like that, so I don't see a world where we're gonna be able to capitalize on
Man
their
say you're
one
the Chelsea
weakness.
fan.
I don't see a world where we'll be able to capitalize on their weakness.
Like
And
last time
also,
in
bro,
years.
and the pressing, like, which players do we have
So
um
what with
to
Dillap
counter
being
that?
back, Dillap actually pressed well.
I don't think he starts.
You think he must start?
Not that I don't think him deserves to start. I just don't think he will. Just like how I don't think Estevao will either. I think what he's going to do is the same thing him do. The tired old tactic of play your favorite thing tattoo where him play Gusto and Reece James, and he might go play Reece James as either the inside CDM or as the winger, or Gusto probably going to do that random run up and down thing. Him going to do the same PSG thing that him did do that never worked against Bayern, and I don't think he'll work against Barcelona either.
Well, we'll see how the game will come tomorrow and play because I think like the midfield we are we're not gonna say we're not gonna win the midfield battle, but I feel like if
Well,
Kaise will
Pedri
fit
not
right.
in the game. Pedri not playing definitely changes things.
Yeah, and
Um,
I'm gonna think Frankie didn't gonna play either.
well, I mean, if you factor in that, then sure. But again, how Barcelona lose games. They get beat on the counter attack. They get beat behind the ball, behind the defensive line. We don't play like that. It's why it's why Cole Palmer had his great season when he was playing wing, because he's not a player who played in behind. It's why, as bad as Music was, he was never successful at Chelsea because we never took the opportunity to. We've never been a team under Maresca that played the ball behind defenders. And while Garnacho is that, like, him have the profile for it, I don't even know if he will start him either. I
I mean, yeah,
suspect he'll
one
probably
that
start
me that
Garnacho
probably
and
start
Neto.
Garnacho. Me that start Garnacho.
I think he'll start Garnacho and Neto.
Yeah, yeah.
I still don't think Esteban will start.
No, like with starting Garnacho and Neto, like when I see, and this is not me saying that Garnacho is better than Estavo, but I feel like he's more confident in those two players.
My thing is though, people need to understand. That's why I say again, Chelsea fans are right behind Arsenal fans when it comes to being delusional. Does the high line work for our wingers? Absolutely. Do we play that type of football? Absolutely not.
No.
So again, I don't know how much time I have to say this. Two things can be true. High line would be great for our wingers, but we don't play that. We don't play that type of football
But with you
consistently.
analyzing and you realize it's simple factor that can help beat Barcelona, and I feel like your coach is sensibly enough to probably notice it and
Evidence hasn't showed me enough of that.
yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's
there hasn't been enough evidence to back up the claim that he would. Like, he literally tries the same tactic against every big team in play.
Oh, Mariska.
Yeah, he tries the same tactic against every single big team in play all the time.
I
The
mean,
same thing
Maris.
where him play Gusto and Reece James together. And him play Enzo behind the striker. He literally does the same thing all the time.
So are you saying that he doesn't do that against lesser opposition?
I'm not saying he doesn't do it against less opposition. I'm saying he has a singular lineup and play style against every big team.
Okay. All right.
From him
Uh,
beat almost, well, let me not say it's the worst thing that could happen, but from him to beat PSG with that, there was no turning back. That's his go-to now. The problem will be is, yeah, if you go to that and it doesn't work and you concede any quick goals, I don't trust him to adjust.
well,
As he's also proven that he's incapable of doing.
man, in terms of the upcoming game against Barcelona, which that is tomorrow, upcoming
Yeah,
game
the
against
Barca game at tomorrow.
Barcelona, man, I really, again, I feel like Chelsea I gotta go out there and play like Chelsea, whether them get a win or not.
they're not here
I think it's not going to be a convincing performance, and
as usual.
that's just
I
Chelsea.
think I think that's the thing. Like, I saw somebody in the comments saying, like, bro, all of our games against Barcelona are close. I don't think we're gonna get five. I
No,
think
no,
I want
definitely.
people to understand that a 1-0 loss can be just as dominant as a 4-0 loss. That you can just simply get outplayed and
That
or
Highline is
just
going to
create
be
enough clear chances. And I feel
Highline
like,
is. You must say the Highline are go great for the wingers, but
yeah, I
it's
already
only
addressed that.
great.
We don't
It's
play like
voilà,
only
it's
great if
only
you
great if you have good wingers. If your
not
wingers
even if
is
you have good
getting
wingers, if you play like that, if you're playing against Mbappe and Vinicius, for example, players who want to get the ball in behind, and if them can stay on side, those are the type of players you fear playing against. But we don't have a striker like that. You get me?
uh,
And then we don't play that. We don't necessarily consistently play like in behind. But again, bro, the man just look like another Chelsea fan that always believe, and I respect it. Like, again, I don't want
Have
them
to have
to
the
lose,
believers.
bro. I don't want them to
uh,
lose, and I'd love for us to win. But I've watched very few Chelsea games this year and felt excited about what's to come.
but well, to be honest, he make a point. The Highline definitely going prove to be something that Chelsea can exploit. But it
Like
just
every other team, because
but
that's how Barcelona play has been playing for the last 2 years.
Exactly.
Mario, what this have to do with the? I don't know. I mean, just me.
Completely irrelevant, but Madi not answered.
Yeah, and when to come, not even a chat sense. As it relates to Barcelona upon the other end though, and Chelsea, I feel like Chelsea are so dysfunctional at the back. It
Literally.
gives Barcelona,
If
especially with
Lewandowski starts that game, God bless.
Bro, you have seen Rashford lately?
And
and
and and if Gusta is the one that's playing right back and not Reece James, God bless.
bro, why you always a come for Gusta there?
But bro, but
Yeah,
bro, but
yo, the man
bro, but
always
but
have somebody.
bro,
Last
but
season, the man
bro,
campaign for Money Wiki. This
bro,
season, the campaign is
bro,
Angusto.
bro. But all of us know that he can't defend. So I'm simply saying if he's the one who plays right back as opposed to Reece James, then it's over.
Bro, last season,
No, hold on,
Malagus.
no, hold on, true or false?
Well,
Can
it
may
depends.
I
It
ask for no?
depends. It
Can
depends.
Malagusta defend?
He's alright.
If,
He's alright. Bro, no, nowadays wing back.
Malagusta versus Marcus
Oh.
Rashford. Let me ask you something. Malagusta versus,
no, but
versus Marcus Rashford. You have $100,000. What are you doing with it? Because I am
me I
putting my
put it
hundred
on
thousand
Rashford.
dollars on Mark
Me I put
Rashford
it on
killing me.
Rashford. But at the end of the day, we can say that with so all right. If it's a pun the day conversation, we can say that about anybody with Rashford. To be honest,
No, but I think Rashford on even an average day is killing Gusto on an average day.
But nowadays, Jeff, like how much wing back can really tackle? Like you can probably name the wing back them where is a good
It
defender.
don't
So
matter, but but on I miss the point, dog. Just like on I always miss the point with Vinny. It's not the personal, dog. If you can't defend, you can't defend. If it was Reece James, I would have more confidence. But I don't know which one of them going to actually play as right back.
alright, tomorrow we will know.
And
Alright,
if
so come on.
Tosin, my God,
Oh
if
god.
Tosin and Chalobah start as the centre back pairing, we're cooked. We're
Well,
so
alright, so
cooked.
that was for the Chelsea game. Before we go to the next to the two big games, we just want talk about we are shout out the Brentford game. Them come back against West Ham 2-1.
no,
2-1.
that was Bournemouth.
Bournemouth of said. Now Bournemouth say must
Brighton win
Brentford.
2-1. You just said, yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, dog. You know, for them to put in a show because you're lying on youth. Brighton win 2-1 against Brentford. Actually, I think it was a comeback win from Brighton, actually, because Brentford scored first with a penalty.
Penalty, yeah.
Danny Welbeck on the score sheet again. I think that put him past 7 goals for his season. Danny Welbeck having a very good season. Now it's a question: should Danny Welbeck be that second striker, that second English striker to go to the World Cup for England? Because when you really look on the crop of English strikers right now, who is that second striker where England are going back on? Because obviously we know that Kane is a surety. So who is going to be the backup for Kane? I mean,
They
feel
know
like
Ali Watkins is there, but as I say,
in
when
terms
Danny
of the
Welbeck they put a
season,
better farm
in terms of the season, I feel like Welbeck have a better season.
than definitely. So yeah, right now, with the comeback as a calamity, just for leave and step on Brentford in the Fulham versus Sunderland game. Fulham won that game 1-0 with a Jimenez goal in the 84 minute down in the last part. Calamity that probably feel how we about that because all we know say him a rep for Sunderland hard lately. And also before, as we say, we get to those two games, we have the Wolves and Crystal Palace. And Pino and Amunes with the 2 goal for Wolves. Wolves are get relegated, right? You know, like we confirm that Wolves are gonna get relegated.
Bro, I'm pretty sure. Me did have Wolves in relegation. I remember who I have in
I did.
relegation.
I did. I had Wolves in there.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think
we
I
did have
think I think
somewhere around this.
all of us had them in there. I don't know, but one man had them right outside of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
probably
don't
me. They
remember who
probably
it
have
I
was.
think we did have them around there. Cause
I had them at like 19th or something like that actually.
yeah, Wolves is dread awful, bro. 2 points for the season is crazy.
dreadful. Them two, what are they? They think one of them fight. They get off on a big team. Them.
Uh, two. I think I two drew. So them draw to Tottenham. Yeah.
Yeah. I know them get on and draw them off on a big team. Then.
I'm draw to Tottenham.
Spurs, of course it was Spurs. Jesus Christ.
I mean, them not playing Manchester United yet, so look out for that draw there too.
Yeah, them have three
And
points.
to be honest, Chelsea actually scraped for beat them. Because that game was a hot game.
Oh yes, for true.
Yeah,
But
Chelsea
I
Chelsea
mean,
actually
the-
scraped for beat them.
the big
And for the Chelsea game, I miss it out, you know. For the Chelsea game, big up to again Santos, the youth and midfield.
Oh, Andre
Andre
Santos. Yeah,
Santos.
Andre Santos was a very
great
good game.
Great.
He was
And that I was happy for. No, he'll probably get benched come tomorrow, but I'm still happy about
Yeah,
the
they have a good
performance
game.
because he's had a couple shocking performances. And I'm not talking about average, I'm talking about shocking performances.
man say as a gambler, money pan guska and pray.
So Calamity, yeah. So get into the can we get to that match now where we know we have the two out the cook. Because for the prediction part for the start half of the season, the two out was at me. Yo, Tato, there's no way this team can spend this amount of money.
We are talking about
And
Liverpool. Okay.
there's no way, and we have the Wirtz and the Isak and Ekitike and I was like, bro, this team is one injury away from coming out of the top four. At this point, them not have one injury. The injury is not there in the back.
There's no injury.
There's no injury, but yet still they are at 11. Like, bro.
Right? Hold on. And this, bro, man, it was supposed to defend Liverpool, bro. Let's bear in mind. Because right now, me kind of have to protect my little name. Let's bear in mind that Liverpool, they're on 18 points. They're only 5 points off second place, bro. So let's not go crazy.
Let's talk about their best player.
No, we're gonna talk about it now. But before
Let's talk about
we don't get into Salah, because if we talk about Salah all day, we are spending
What do you?
the 3-0. We are talking about Forest. The Forest. Forest did what they were coming into this game like
19.
19th?
About 19 and be there. 19.
Yeah, for true.
19 and be there.
Yeah, for true. Forest were 19 coming into this game. That's crazy.
Crazy,
But
bro.
again, we draw to Forest, but that's Manchester United. Muriel up on a score sheet. And next to Savone up on the score sheet. I think that time first goal for Nottingham Forest and Gibbs White seal the deal. Nottingham Forest should I give them probably 5, to be honest.
5 to be freaking honest.
Yes, remember, shout out to Elliot Anderson. Really good in the midfield. Like the youth there, he really from last season to now, he must show him class as a English midfielder. And I'm not gonna say him definitely for start in an England midfield, but him definitely supposed to go. You see me? He has been really good from last year to now. You see me? So shout
who we are
out to
talking about?
Elliot Anderson.
Oh.
Shout out to Morila. Easily one of the best centre back them in the league, bro. And bro, every time I watch Morila, him do something impressive. Something impressive when I watch him.
Is it Brazilian?
Yeah. And
He must start.
No. Gabriel and Marquinhos are the starters, which again that's fine. Me that probably a time for start kind of phase out Marquinhos out of the side, but again, who's you for tell a man that we just win a Champions League?
Yeah.
So overall though, Nottingham Forest panda there, Igor Jesus, shout out to him as well, the striker. He never get a goal, never get an assist, but he did a work tirelessly. Yes,
Backline, Van Dijk as
bro, the man hold up play. Brilliant hold up play. Van Dijk, oh my god, bro. Van Dijk just look like I don't know how to describe Van Dijk, bro. Van Dijk, as much me normally call him Van Disney. Van Disney is back. Let's just say that. Van Disney is back, people. You see me? Konate end up get hooked after 55 minutes because Nottingham Forest were 2-0 up and Ernest that seemingly wanted to make a change. He put on Ekitike after 55 minutes. Isak, stinker.
Stinker.
bro.
Two touches, only 2 touches in the opposition box. This man attempt to dribble one time and still never accurately complete his dribble. Bro, is it this man?
Isak is putting in all-time stinker performances. This man are going to the Salah category. And him now getting a GA, so that it even worse.
Is it him at the breaking signing, right?
Yeah, the mother world transfer record fee in the Premier League.
Not youth. Bro, what do you bro? How can Isak come back from this? How am I gonna come back from this?
Him just have to score some goals, to be honest. But no, realistically, if him play the next 10 games and score 10 goals, everybody are gonna say, oh, what a brilliant signing he was. You see me?
Yes.
But at the end of the day, bro, the way how the man, not even talk about him not scoring. Me I talk about him overall performance. From me I watch Isak, it seems that Liverpool are using this man as a target man. Oh, look for Real Madrid. Real Madrid is out.
I think to the Isak point, I think the biggest problem is coming off an injury that he came off, and then coming off the injury that he come off of, and then not having a a preseason. And he probably wasn't.
Is it not down to his fault though? Because him chose not to play any preseason game.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. That's true. And again, what I always say, two things can be true. So yeah, him fault. But at the end of the day, would a preseason with Newcastle have helped? Yes, because it would have helped in match fitness and in match sharpness. But would it have meant that he would have gelled with the team better? No, because there's somebody else in the team who has been there and was there for the preseason, and he's still bad.
And that's something we need to go back into.
No, but we need to touch upon the Ekitike thing. No, Ekitike kind of lose what him did have. I feel like that time
but did we? And I said it before.
You think we judge too early.
Not necessarily, but I was going to say, like, again, when the expectations weren't, and I'm not saying that he's been failing due to the pressure, but I'm saying when the expectations were, because again, none of us had expectations for Tattoo. Talk to your friend now, how much time we need for telling. When Ekitike came over, bro, none of us expected him to do what he did.
Again,
right?
Say we expect him. You see, Liverpool were linked to Ekitike. Nobody expect Liverpool for pay 90 mil for Ekitike, realistically, bro. So when the man them actually did pay the money for Ekitike, no, you pay 90 million for any player. Well, 80 million in a pound sterling. You pay 80 million for any player. You expect results. You expect goals, especially if it's a striker. So the expectation came from the money, not from the actual player reputation. Like Isak, the expectation come from Isak reputation. And
and that's true, no. But what Marilia said is like, I don't even want to say it was too early to judge, but like the reality of the situation is, I guess what I want to say is there's no way, even after we scored the goals early, none of us right here expected him to keep that up for the entire season. Even the greatest players have dry spells. Everybody did know. Say Aguero and Hurricane had patterns. I don't even remember which
scoring at August. Aguero,
Hurricane. Then Hurricane, and then I don't know if Aguero was November, but then would have just score a goal and then just take a month off.
Yeah, that was
back.
That was
and that's just
thing.
how it go, bro. It's just I just feel like
but never really meant that, to be honest. Like we always more focus on Aguero.
We used to meds it, man. Hurricane never
scored. That was a known thing. Like people used to ban
Aguero never scored in November.
No, the Hurricane part, nobody Hurricane part. I said the Aguero part, never really meds it.
Yeah, the Aguero one was less talked about, but Hurricane was something. But I feel like, as we touched on Ekitike, I feel like honestly, and Tato was the one who first mentioned this. I feel like it's down to the slot decisions we make why Ekitike kind of dip out of form a bit
Farm, yeah.
because when you're going to have a man in the starting lineup and that man is playing good, easily one of your best players for the starting of the season, and then as soon as you get back your $150 million striker where you say him ready for play now, you throw him in at the starting lineup over the man who been a play and a play good. And then after that now, when this man get a chance, him see him playing a one Carabao Cup game,
Cover a cup game, yeah.
them playing a one Carabao Cup game, Isaac end up score, you know say in a fee mind now, he must say shit. I
Shit.
need for sure them say yo, I'm still there. You see me? Don't go like no one forget me because I
Get
just
me.
get a new shiny toy. So him come on, him score now, blood run gone to him head, take off him shirt,
Shirt.
red card.
Forget him the hard upon a yellow card like for sure. Like
And
I
then
come for
after that, him have to go sit out.
sit
Isak have
out.
to go play a game, of course. And then him get a little injury, like him be
Injury.
out for 2 games. So him
Him
me
they
feel
get
like a
injured there.
slut broke him rhythm from the
Flat.
start.
And that for me, bro.
But is that
Question.
fair though? Because even after Slut bench him still score. He missed games because him did go get the red card.
So
That for
that,
being completely fair.
that's what I'm saying. Slut broke
Another
him
what
rhythm
Yeah,
from the
but that's
start
but
and then
Slut never make him get the
uncontrollable.
red.
No,
But
no,
I
but
say
but
from the start when Slut bench him when Isak come back.
yeah, but
come
him
back,
come
yeah.
on, come score, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but the next game as Isak did I start the next
Isak
game.
that start. So that's why me put the blame on Slot same way because you never give these two players, never did give them the idea to say, yo, who never play for the game. You give the two of them the idea that say, yo, Isak is the man and in me I work with. Even though you start out good and you was my target from man, it was Isak. We end up get Isak and him you. So for me, no Jeff, me as a I feel like even you as an individual would have feel a way.
Me no want cut it, but it gives the impression that
Mm-hmm.
oh, you have to go work for this.
Work
If you
feet.
want to start, you have to go work for this.
Work
Isak,
feet, yeah.
it are gonna be handed to you.
And then to him, and that not fair.
That it get.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I hope it's also understood that especially where they ended up in terms of results. I also hope it can be understood where not only did I always say to like in certain cases I have to ignore the money because of inflation. But money aside, this man was who he was last year, you get me? It's like I remember in the summer, I think we talked about it in our group. When Gonzalo Garcia was scoring goals, we started hearing silly questions like, is he going to start over Mbappe when Mbappe comes back? Those are the questions we were hearing.
No,
Those
but
are the questions people were asking.
Mbappe
And
have a
while I know
different
Ekitike
reputation
is
though.
not, while I know Ekitike is not Gonzalo Garcia, and I know Isak is not Mbappe, when you comparing the two situations, it's a player who was never meant to be the starter, came and literally dominated. I think him did still done Club World Cup as a top goal scorer. And then people were asking questions. In that city, him could have scored 20 goals.
But
Once Kylian Mbappe was
Jeff,
fit, he was
I
going to
feel
play.
like we have missed something here because actually I would say that Ekitike, after missing out on Isak, was actually meant to be the starter. So
Yeah,
when
but
that
meant to be
opportunity
the
arises,
starter. Yeah, no, continue. I don't want to continue.
yeah, I say when that opportunity arises back for Isak now, Ekitike get put on a back burner and say, here we go
Yeah,
on. You're here, you know. You were supposed to be the starter because we never get this man, but now we get back the opportunity to get this man. So here you have got up on a back burner for now. So when this man come back fit, just know say you go whole bench.
yeah,
That
but hear me out. That I like you and your wife, right, bro? I usually want to you the want her, but it just couldn't work at the time, dog. And then you'd have a next girl, but then now your wife want your dog. So who now becomes number one priority?
Well, no, that up to you and that still goes back to you as the man now. Where you're supposed to look into things and say, boy, You know, say the run left me and other female are really
No,
Ah,
no,
take
no.
me up
But
but
I mean,
and
it wasn't.
or
But it
to
wasn't
be
a run
honest,
left,
it
you know.
wasn't down to it wouldn't.
Because she
Yeah,
did
yeah,
want.
yeah,
She did.
yeah, yeah.
It would have been like, yo,
It
she
would have been like our
wanted to,
father tell her, say, yo, don't deal with that
yeah,
boy there. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, but
So,
and
so in
it
that
still
case, so
turn
only
out
get
to
what I
how
mean now.
you, bro. You have to alright. Me not want to
You
carry
have to
over to
go.
the whole
What you know?
relationship.
What you know? What you have to go? What you have to go for? What you want in other life, you hear? And
No,
and
listen to me. That is
no, you have to
it
go
is a
for what you want in other life, yeah. So if you do want something and it never work out, and then something another opportunity pop up, but now the something you really want,
but you
go
still
get
have a
what you
meant
want
say
in other life, yeah, bro.
you still have a meant say now the girl where you put on a back burner, she call it say she your side chick now. You still have a meant say at the end of the day, fear feelings hurt and the whole of this thing.
exactly.
Yeah,
And me, I feel
how?
like me
But
can talk about that situation more than anybody else. I swear.
well, go ahead. I can't. But
Come,
what I'd assume is I don't care about how the side chick feels. Cause that's none of my business.
that is unfair, bro.
But at the end of the day, she remember say she still come and do everything for please you in a bro. So obviously you're supposed to feel some type of way.
You're supposed to feel
Yeah,
some type of way
but
there.
again, I don't want to get me wrong. I don't wholeheartedly disagree with Uno. What I'm really saying is while it did play out how it played out,
Mm.
Ekitike ended up making the decision for Slot when he got that red card. Slot the following weekend, Slot didn't have to choose whether he was going to play Ekitike or
True,
Isak
because the red card.
because him did
He,
just go get the red card.
but I
The
think
same
him
thing Dilap,
Ekitike mind.
did. For the Spurs game, I think it was when him go get the red card after coming on the field. When you do those things as a player, you make a decision for the coach. Now the coach don't have to have the headache of watching training and deciding who going to
Yeah,
play
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because you're not eligible to play the game.
Yeah, yeah. Ekitike, not all blame falls on slot, but I feel like a slot started.
Yeah, start. Yeah, like and if you ask who get more, me that still blame Slot for most time because I feel like him still the orchestrator for all of this. Like I feel
Uh,
like as I say, him never put it in them brain that say yo, now go play full the game. Him put it in them mind say yo, this one is just definitely starter even though you come and play well. I feel like Ekitike did. Every player want to be the man, and probably Ekitike mind him know say Isak a star for him, but in a film him say him see Isak as a star when can pass. So as we are saying, is that a Mbappe star or a Yamal star, you know, or a Erling Haaland star? If you get what me I say.
mm, okay. Bruce said, when I just made it, slot going after one trophy just like last season. Uh,
And now which one trophy that? Because if I get none at this point.
them now lose to PSV. Only think Liverpool will lose to PSV.
Ah, as
Bro,
much as I would
honestly,
want to.
Liverpool is kind like as unconvincing and as bad as Chelsea is, dog. Liverpool, like when you watch Liverpool, bro, it's shocking, you know.
Shocking, yeah, bro.
It's no,
Because
it's genuinely like I'd even like McKen say, yo, them unlucky or you know,
them really shit.
one time United used to always lose because of one midfielder, one defender, or the ball got under the hair. It was always like a one thing. Liverpool are just bad.
Just bad, yeah. There's
They're
just
just
so many shit.
bad. And
I'm a,
it's so shocking to
but
me.
feel like before that game, yeah, if I did ask, do you think first I go beat Liverpool? Like probably the answer would have been no. But see then how them get beaten. So for this PSV thing, we just feel like we really don't know how to judge it. And if somebody say them see PSV are beat them, like okay, I rank them because we just see a 19th place. Nottingham Forest beat them 3 of at their home.
Mm.
And honestly, me now
To
watch PSV for know how them a play for tell us say yeah, them a
to
go
to the
me now watch
person who
PSV.
said that the UCL suit them football better, I think the new format of the UCL has definitely helped the other teams. And when I say other, I mean the team them who would typically go down to Europa or just completely get knocked out of the tournament. Cause I mean when I'm PSV and I get a group of Real Madrid, Manchester City, and I don't know. I don't want to say Napoli. That group they loaded. And like I asked, well, it can't be Aston Villa. Yeah, Napoli, Real Madrid, Aston Villa, and PSV. I'm playing all three of those teams twice. Whereas this new league format now, you can definitely we saw it last year. A lot of those smaller teams ended up much higher than people expected them to be. As a matter of fact, they lost the games that you would have expected them to get points from, and they got points from the games against the big teams, against the Real Madrids, the cities. Those were the teams like PSV were getting points off of last year because you're game planning for a team, and you just have to do it that one night there. I don't. I feel like, especially now, bro. Anybody think them can beat Liverpool right now? Go over Mount Pleasant, the man, them probably feel like them can beat Liverpool, bro. Like a vibes over there, like a vibes over there. Reggae boys can probably beat Mount Pleasant, bro. Can probably beat Liverpool right now, bro.
Nah,
And
yeah.
Reggae boys, as we know,
Let me see. Now, UCL football suit their better players that are Liverpool. Slater aim for UCL, but God go with him. Slat.
boy, Slaughter for
Liverpool, I
keep him
guess.
job for win the UCL, yeah?
Agreed, but I'm saying UCL football suit players like Wirtz, Isak, and Ekitike more cause the slower pace. Man, hear what you see these words. We see words play two good UCL game. One was against Frankfurt, a team from the Bundesliga, who he would be familiar with their style of play, familiar with them players. Yes, all of them could think there. And then the other game, wait, was that the only game? Yeah, because when them play Galatasaray, him never play good. So that's the only game I remember Words playing good in the UCL. So it kind of hard for me to say them are gonna play better in the UCL just after the facts of them beat Frankfurt. To be
I
honest.
guess he was okay in the Atletico Madrid game when they win 3-2.
Oh yeah, him play good in the second half of that game. Yeah.
Second half, yeah. Never bad.
But we can't talk about Liverpool, we can't talk about the game, and we do mention Mo
Mohamed
Salah.
Avatar
Avatar.
Roku.
Avatar Mo
Avatar Roku. Ah!
was decent against the Madrid teams.
Bro, where do I start with Salah? Because at this point, bro, like, we don't even know. Like, we don't know what else is there to say about Salah when I already say.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro, but what I noticed something about Salah in the game when I almost forgot what I say about him. Because Salah is the type of player where when me I watch him get on the ball, right? Oh, yes. Remember now. So we da have a little debate and a man tell me say Salah apparently did not play good. So in my mind, I say, hold on. Are we talking about the same Salah? Salah, him get the ball, him dribble past the player, and sometimes, most of the time, him not dribble past the player, him push the ball past the player, and as him push the ball past the player, him lose the ball to the center back coming across. So me, I watch that now, and it's so obvious to me, say Salah really is not. What am I do? One, it not work, and two, it just never make no sense because if you do that 9 times, if you do that 10 times, you lose the ball 9 times. So me hear a man said to me, say, yo, check him duels 1. So me I say, okay. Because me know say me I watch football out of my eye. So if the stats are tell me say Salah win them duels, yeah, then
Something wrong.
something wrong. Anyway, me go to now boops and run up on Fat Mob. Yes. First thing I'm click on Salah name. This player has lost the most duels in the match. What was it up? Books up scroll down. Salah, 4 duels, 1 out of 14 at the time. 4 out of 14. And we were like 70 minutes in the match.
Yeah, guys, it end up at 16. 4 to 16.
4 out of 16. 4 out of 16. Atrocious. And a man literally that tell me, say, oh, Salah play ball. What kind of ball Salah play?
Ball. Salah attempt to make 7 cross and none of them was accurate.
Bro, but tell them, say, Salah out there play walkie-talkie. Left foot, right foot, and him a shake all about. That's all him out there do. That's all him out there do, but him now playing a ball, bro.
Salah attempt 14 dribble and successfully complete 4. 4 out of 14. Bro. Bruv.
Yeah, this Salah thing, it'll get out of hand now, bro. We need to kind of reel back in the expectations of where some people have for Salah, because so according to some people, this man should have won the Ballon d'Or on multiple occasions. So we need to kind of reel in the expectations back to Salah is nothing but a man with phenomenal goals and assists. But overall, when it comes to playing football, Salah is not it, bro. He is average.
Average. As I famously say, Salah is an average football player with lovely numbers. That's fucking it. And I will never stop saying that. Never.
Jeff, there?
Yeah, man. I just couldn't hear.
Anything to say about Salah, Jeff? Man, my forward, 1 second.
Jeff don't really want to dip on this Salah trend thing.
It's almost outrageous to me that when there were ridiculous debates about who was better between him and Chelsea legend Eden Hazard, what everybody would draw to was Hazard doesn't get the goals or the assists, and Salah gets the goals and assists, and no, he's not getting the goals and assists, and I can't. Right now, who I'm comparing him to is Wirtz, who also has more goals and assists. Like, it's crazy to me, bro, because at the very least, I could have conversations about Hazard being in, top 5, top 3 players in the world, even without the goals and assists.
Goals and assists. When football was actually watchable.
When people did watch football, no, this man has no goals and no assists. Like, he's not getting a GAs. And all I hear is why we're only talking about Salah, because we only wanted to talk about Salah before. So let's think about Salah now. You get me? I mean, I don't have much to say, bro. I really hope people see the light now.
It's a full time come out of tunnel.
Yeah. This thing about Salah couldn't tie Eden Hazard Mercurial them. Couldn't touch him Mercurial them.
Remember, people that was Salah better than Biel, Bayer, Robin, Frank Ribéry, Neymar.
Alright, guys. And I always say to them, bro, when I say itis, I don't mean flashiness. Because something I saw on the internet today was a man say that Neymar is better than Christie at football. But and his basis for saying that was Neymar have the better weak foot. Neymar can play make, Neymar can pass, Neymar. He just started listing a whole bunch of stuff. And in everything that he listed, he talked about the fact that he was skillful. And that's the problem, bro. When people think eye test, them think flashy. Them think Rafinha at Leeds. They think Ben Arfa. Them think them think Adel Tarat. It's not what I'm talking about when I talk about eye test. It means that when you see a statistic that Van Dijk has never been run past in over a year, what eye test means is to watch the football and see somebody kick the ball wide of him and run past him. because or somebody walk down on him while him doing him usual step back, step back, step back, step back, step back, step back, like say him a play
back it up like
what
go.
a game the name again and the show the show. Right, and it did have the God, what is something name again, and everybody did make a game of Squid Games, like Squid
Good
Games where
game.
you
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah man, Van Dijk are doing like a Squid Games
One,
at
two, three,
bro.
red light.
But everybody want to me say never yet get him don't get run past in how much games, like that's what I'm talking about when I talk about itis.
No, because
Looking
you see
at
the thing
what
is,
is
Jeff.
actually going on in the field.
Jeff, you see the thing is, especially I'm like, oh, you kind of bring up that Van Dijk point because that's the same thing where a man I gonna tell you about Mo Salah. A man I gonna tell you
That's
say,
how Maurice there. That's how Maurice there. I saw him there talk about.
yeah, so the especially with this Van Dijk bullshit, bro. If me I watch Van Dijk for years, and my stance on Van Dijk is Van Dijk only tackles if he's in a dire situation. Apart from that, this man is going to back off and send somebody for tackle you. Most likely his centre back partner, who is Matip or
Anate.
Konate at this point.
And
You see
that's
me?
why it is really crazy to me when you have man out there tell me say to him, in his opinion, Van Dijk is better than Ramos. Like it reached to a point where when you hear certain things that like you
Outrageous.
really sit to yourself and you ask yourself, does this man understand what is football? Like
Don't get me wrong,
The thing
I
is,
appreciate a defender who uses his. If I'm the best defender in our back line, it's I should be the last resort to make the last ditch tackle because the line is probably up to me. What everybody else does around, like even like yeah, play ball with the brethren them, bro. Like a man like me, I'll always because what dressing off does is it forces the person attacking to make a decision. So in certain situations, I get where I'm do it, but again, I can reference so many situations where it don't make sense to me. One situation being where the man did look like. On ever remember GTA when you kill somebody and like it put them painting in the wall or like them painting on the floor.
yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah,
remember,
yeah.
bro, same way the man I do him running stance with Valverde when Vinny scored a goal in the UCL final. Things like that don't make any sense to me because what are you doing at that point? You're not stopping the cross. So there are definitely situations where I'm dress off or do something similar where it just don't really make no sense to me. So
Yeah,
I do
and
agree with you guys.
I'm always say about Van Dijk. A lot of the time, why people talk about Van Dijk the way them talk about it is really and truly we can say Van Dijk, apart from maybe Gerard Piqué, who people really don't rate, to be honest, and me not really get that. But Gerard Piqué, apart from him, maybe you can throw in Rio Ferdinand. Apart from them two man there, Van Dijk is probably the most technical centre back that most people have seen. So them like for throw him in a conversations, or them like to throw him up against people who really and truly they are far above him in terms of actual defending, but because of his technical level and his technical ability, them kind of say, well, that regardless, one, them can go for stats because stats are always in Van Dijk favor. So them can draw for stats, and then them also can say, well, can Sergio, how much time you see Sergio Ramos a ping a 50-yard ball? How much time you see Sergio Ramos a driving
A
the
lot
mark
of
and that and
times.
that and that. So
And people
a lot
also
of
have to understand there was for a very long time Liverpool didn't have the midfield personnel that was for doing the midfield work. Like bro, one time Liverpool mantra used to be the midfield run, take the ball high and kick it one this side or this side. Or give Firmino, make him kick it this side or this side. There's I don't think there's anything technically that Sergio Ramos can do that Van Dijk can do better than Sergio Ramos. What I will say though, which is what I hate now, is people people are unable to. I see this new trend going around where XYZ is a better footballer, but whoever is better at football, I think it's stupid. But for the like even when we talk about goalkeepers, Alisson is a better player than Courtois. Maybe like but Courtois is the superior keeper. Maybe not by far in comparison to
it's
his
debatable, but
superiority. Yeah, yeah. But
yeah,
maybe not
I
in
get what you're saying.
comparison
I get what
to
you're
you
saying.
get what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
like I feel like people need to be able to separate that. Like if I'm talking about the best defenders, I'm not I unless they're phenomenal attacking or technically, I'm not putting them over. Like when I yesterday watch a video and a man say Van Dijk better than Nemanja Vidic, and
Bro, that's been a
it's
debate.
outrageous to me.
And that I understand what you say, and that's what I totally agree with. You can have instances, and a lot of the time this is football. You can say a man is a better player, but when it comes to the role of being
The
a
role,
defender, the role of
yeah.
being a midfielder, that doesn't mean that he's a better midfielder, better defender. So I can concede
It's
as
like the
a
man
man.
who say Casemiro do good,
Yeah, that's crazy.
or Casemiro
He's just a
Casemiro is an
tackler.
excellent CDM. He
Again,
was not a great footballer, like in terms of technically. When you talk about Casemiro, you don't talk about technical ability. For sure, it's not the first thing that comes to mind for sure.
true.
But to say that he was not good and he was just a wild man, outrageous.
So
Because how many CDMs with his profile in our generation better than him? Not much.
I'm
Any
always gonna say,
CDM that comes to your mind over Casemiro is a Busquets type of player or somebody of that profile. It's not a tackler.
and there's really only Busquets. Maybe a man can throw in Kante as started the
Kante,
game at
I
one
feel like
time,
Kante
but
that come to my mind too.
there's only
Just Kante
Busquets
and
for me.
Bush.
Would I say, for this generation, would I say Casemiro is second in line for me. You see me? But and for finish off on this Liverpool thing, I can concede as a Manchester United fan that Van Dijk is a better player than Nemanja Vidic. I think Van Dijk is a better
Without a
player
doubt.
than John Terry, but he's not a better defender than any of them in any capacity, apart from maybe on the ball ability, which
Van Dijk can go sit down. Van Dijk can go sit down in the room with Gary Cahill and Ricardo Carvalho and them man there.
and you know what?
Him not there in the room with
You know what's
as
so
a
crazy, Jeff?
defender, not in the room with Vidic or Rio Ferdinand.
Oh
I think
shit,
it's crazy.
Jeff. You know what's so crazy? Somebody who me think get a lot of disrespect, but is technically great, is David Luiz.
Yeah.
David Luiz
Which again, you know,
is a player,
PR is a hell of a thing, you know, dog, because
bro. David Luiz at
what Van
Chelsea.
Dijk does, or what Van Dijk gets touted for, passing ability, driving the ball, things of that nature. David Luiz was doing it, but when
Bro,
David Luiz was scoring free kicks and doing those things, what the argument in those days was that the argument in that time was, as a defender, your responsibility is to defend,
Bro,
not to pass or score goals. And it's the
and
same
David
thing him do
Luiz
for
could have
Sergio
split
Ramos.
backline with him passes them too,
Of
you know, bro.
course.
Bro, David Luiz. Well, I'm gonna think more. David Luiz when I just start watch football because when I support Brazil, David Luiz was literally my favorite defender. Like me rate
Yeah.
David Luiz, honestly. But the problem is a lot of people kind of remember him for him
The
bozo
7
moments.
1.
Yeah, a lot of people remember him for
For the
the
PSG, for the
mistakes.
last part of PSG where the
Yeah, when
Suarez is
What
busting
Suarez
Salah.
do to him, yeah,
Yeah.
The
Suarez, that was filthy.
PSG,
And then that Arsenal
the
campaign was
the
Yeah.
just it.
And you know what? You know, David Luiz in 2017, he had a great campaign for Chelsea. Chelsea will end up winning the league. But
Mhm.
if you ask somebody what you remember about David Luiz from that season, they might tell us say son kill him on the near post. You see
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
People for David Luiz, people tend to remember him failure and not him greatness. And it kind of hurt me because if you're talking about technical level, for me, he's probably right up there with Van Dijk, to be honest. But next match we'll go to Manchester United and then we'll leave Manchester City. Everybody watch Manchester United match right now.
No, never get watching. You never get watching.
I watched majority of it. I missed like maybe 10 minutes between maybe 78 and 87 or something like that.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like Marina. I feel like Marina. Like if I speak, I'm in big
I'm
trouble,
in big trouble.
and I don't want to be in big trouble. Like my mother watch this sometimes. I'm not gonna say what I want to say for real. Is him out of respect for moment. But bro,
Big up, auntie.
Manchester United is so shit, bro. Like, my ear, you complain about Chelsea, and sometimes I ever said, Jeff, you don't even know where you have, bro. Like,
Yeah, but may I tell you, say at least on the entertaining within the ship, bro. Like that may I try to show you that like on a body no, but it's entertaining.
bro, that was, bro, Everton were 10-0. And no, let me say this. I understand. I kind of review the rule today, and the red card was fair, but I don't personally think it's a red card, to be honest. So the rule is basically you can get a red card for arguing with your teammate if it escalates to violence. The thing is, I've seen worse than that. Teammates do worse than that to each other, and it's literally nothing. So for me, that wasn't a red card. That's the first time me I see something like that in the Premier League. So when me see it, that was a shock to me. Me I say, wait, what going right? What really
So
going right? So
so the only way I can add to that is, and again, it's just our understanding. Um, Typically, why a red card is given is not necessarily because it's against an opponent, but red cards are oftentimes given because you want to discourage that behavior in
yeah,
football.
yeah.
So just like how you want to discourage sliding in with 2 feet and discourage hitting what we call it cleats on the ankle, or high up the leg, however you want to put it. While all of those things are discouraged, violence in general is discouraged. Foul play, exactly. So I don't think it have anything to do with
With,
teammates.
yeah,
If it
it
was
does.
arguing with your coaching staff, the opposing coaching staff, players get yellow cards for interactions with fans. Better yet, we've seen players get red cards for interacting with fans. It's just that it happens to be at the end of a chaotic game. I think it happened with Chelsea and City many, many years ago. It might have been Fabregas and a couple other players. And if it wasn't Chelsea City, it was another big game with that involved Chelsea, because I remember Fabregas being a part of it, and Diego Costa, of course. So it can happen.
No,
It's just that um it don't really matter who. I guess to support your point, it don't really matter who it happened with. Like
yeah, my
violent
kind of
conduct is violent conduct.
yeah, me did kind of. I never really understand why I'm get a red card, so I kind of go research it, and basically that's exactly what you said. That's exactly the case. You see me? Personally, still, I think that kind of messed up the game. Manchester United are worse playing 10 man than playing 11 men. Like, they say what we do with Chelsea, that was so surprising. Manchester United
Mm.
generally are
I remember
worse.
when they did go get the red card though,
Oh, yeah, we did get a red card too, for even it out.
for
So,
balance it out. Yeah.
yeah. So, generally, like, anytime we go down against 10 man, I may not even celebrate. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. This is going to be a harder watch than it already was when we are playing 11 man. So, when them get the red card, Dewsbury Hall got end up score. Big up Dews, actually one of my
Was it
favorite player.
who
Them.
was it? Lenny Ora who did tackle him?
So
Mm-hmm.
Bruno missed the ball. Not missed the ball. Him breeze past Bruno in the midfield. Lenny Yoro make a tackle. Him get the ball. However, him never push off the ball far enough. So it basically land right
Yeah, right
perfectly.
Come
in him
on,
slot
Calamity. Them man did already,
in him slot to
bypass Bruno
in him
by him
slot
get the ball.
him
Bro,
him he
say,
definitely
so that must
definitely
say,
put it in him
must
shot
say
pass
Bruno,
like
him breeze past Bruno. That's what I say.
Like Bruno did behind him after him collect the ball, you know?
Yeah,
Him
that's what I
shake
say.
him off though. Like Bruno come and try to shake him off.
Yeah, and then Lenny
Very
Yoro,
weak tackle.
him try to up the ball end up under him foot, I believe, and then him kind of slide it off, so it end up perfectly land for Dews. Dews take a touch, and obviously it beat it. Personally, I think the keeper should save it.
yeah, it
But
was definitely down the middle,
Bro,
close to
hold
down
on.
the middle of the goal.
Calamity, more ask a question. The incident between Gay Gay and
Idris
something there.
Agana gay, yeah. And
Ghana, yeah.
Bro, to me, it look like him go to Ghana Gay and in a something with him.
Yeah, him go to Ghana again, him say something to him, and him
but
kind of
Gay
wrap him and
initiated
run
the
him,
push.
and then Ghana again like box him. So I
So
that
why
one.
him? So why never the two yellow card give out then?
No, because him never do nothing. Remember,
He never do nothing.
Key never actually do nothing. Him just wrap him hand around him and gonna get like
Michael Key
boxing.
never do nothing.
Him never do him nothing. You see me?
The only technicality with that rule that I'm not sure of, because I know that it exists. I don't know the times. I don't know if it's a 1-match ban or a 3-match ban. Because it's a straight red for violent conduct. I don't know.
Probably them can appeal it.
I don't know how it will go. And I get what you're saying. Initiating the situation versus doing the action is two different things. The violent conduct itself is not a hug is not a violent conduct, A push. A box is violent.
Like players, if you recall, players push each other all the time. That's
all the time, yeah.
So even if him walk up to him teammate and him push him, the box is violent. And this is not even me, I defend the red card. This is just me understanding the rule. Because really and truly, for me, it's not a red card. But that is just me. This is me explaining how me understand the rule and how him get the red card. You see me? So personally, if you ask me, I'm not gonna give a man a red card for that, because at the end of the day, one, I'm teammate. I'm kind of feel like say you're supposed to have certain leeway when you had
the man walk and you were in a dog.
So yeah, back to the goal. The man Lenny Euro make the tackle, him kind of push it off in a Dewsbury trajectory, land perfectly for him, take a shot.
Yeah, it was right within him shot pocket, like. It almost set it up perfect. You know, like when a man roll off a free kick.
Yeah, like a little layoff.
It was it set up perfectly for him.
Keeper actually catch it still.
Yeah, for me, the keeper was supposed to save it. All right. Fine, keeper not save it. Boom. The rest of the game, we're 1-0 down. Everton is now going to put all 10 man behind the ball. I remember feeling that Everton did not play with an extra man now, because even with 10 man, Everton were literally outplaying us whenever they got on the ball. Manchester United, bro, this is not a joke. I'm being serious. Manchester United were being outplayed by 10 men. Like at one point, Everton were knocking the ball so good you would think they have 12 men on the pitch.
Yeah. You would have think say man, they have the 10 for real.
Like, and I don't know what's about smaller teams. Maybe Manchester United are just that shit. But I don't know what's about smaller teams. Anytime them play Manchester United, them always look like somebody in them prime. Always. And Manchester United just let it happen. The midfield is so open. And this is how I know so whenever that was score.
May I hear feedback off of somebody something? I probably Tattoo.
Yeah. Tattoo.
I wonder if I freeze. Look like him freeze. Yeah, so I'm probably there try to talk.
Yeah, freeze. But yeah, this is how I know so whenever that was score. You see, once Manchester United start to spam long balls into the box aimlessly.
Jamaica ball.
Yeah, once we start do that, we're not scoring. I promise you that. If we score, it's by some luck. But from an actual good pattern of play, we're not scoring from any sort of ball into the box. And we were doing that for 70 minutes. So imagine me sit down, I watch my TV, I shout at my TV, why you don't take off a defender? This man have a defender, this man take off him defender, and him still play 5 at the back. Him still put Ahmad as a right wing back, even after him take off Mazwari. It's crazy. Him still play 5 at the back. And bro, how you play 10 man, you play 5 at the back, you're losing within the dying stages of the game, and you still have 5 defenders on the pitch.
I would have immediately taken that opportunity to put on somebody like Mason Mount much earlier in the game. Well, granted, him put him on at halftime, but
bro, from the man get the card, bro.
Yeah, I would have. I'm not gonna say be that reactive, but
bro,
a situation like that, you
sorry, not from get the card, from Everton score, I say.
Yeah, a situation like that, like you take the chance, you play the numbers game.
Because, bro,
Because
once
you playing
Everton score,
a five back at that point, you're helping them. You're not playing a numbers game because five of the players on your field aren't necessarily contributors to the attack.
bro, once Everton score, you know what time it is. I
Yeah,
sit
yeah,
back and defend for your lifetime now. So you having 5 defenders up on the pitch makes no sense. You end up having to take off Casemiro because Casemiro did up on a yellow card. You know, so once that man get a yellow card,
yeah.
it's
I
time
get
to
it
go.
right too.
It's
Yeah,
time
man.
to go. Pack it up. Set. Put him on the bench. So he end up having put on I think it was Kobe Mainu for Casemiro at that time. Unfortunately, bro, the man them just never put no sort of effort in the game for me, bro. Me I watch the game and Manchester Bruno, terrible game, bro. Terrible game, bro.
Mm-mm.
Bruno literally hurt my head today. And that is something coming from me. As somebody
Yeah, I'd even me.
that's somebody who rates Bruno highly. That is something coming from me. The man hurt my head. Mbuemo, that was probably one of Mbuemo's worst game. And it's so crazy that me and Tato that argue about what his name?
Mbuemo
Daku and
Daku.
Mbuemo, and then the two of them put in dog shit performance.
2 dog shit performance.
So, boy, none of them are better than none. Anyway, terrible game from Mbuemo. Definitely Mateus Cunha with the creativity from him runs were missed with driving with the ball were missed. But overall, it's 10 man. It's Everton. You're at home, and you're playing like prime Stoke versus prime Barcelona. It's crazy. Amorim,
Crazy.
it's time to go. Pack it up. It's
Whoa,
time
you
to go.
tell right?
But bro, I am tired, bro. Over come back from international break to that shit. International
Whoa.
break to that shit.
But it looked like to me it sound like you go up on like some good counter. I'm just here like say I just Pickford put in a
Ooh.
very good performance.
Pickford put in a shift though, and that's the next thing, bro. Why every time, bro?
Yeah, it
Why
was a
every
hell of a performance.
bro? Why every frigging time we play a goalkeeper that is perceived to not be good, him turn into prime Casillas?
Casillas.
Why, bro? Pickford.
Even the save at the end of the game, I don't remember who took the shot. I
It
don't know,
was
can't remember who took the shot. Who took the shot?
I
the
think
There
shot
was
the Mbuemo shot where him dig out far corner.
far corner. Yeah,
Mbuemo.
yeah.
Like, bro, just and then jerks to get 2 header. What?
Yeah, Zerk to get a header too.
Jesus Christ, bro. When Pickford for play shit, Pickford we turn up, he play shit for 10 games straight, and then we come, we are play shit, we'll get 2 good chances, and all of a sudden him can save all of that. Like, bro, it's frustrating, bro. And Amorim, the fuck said, bro, is why I meant to say Amorim out, bro. The fuck said this man I play 5 defender, bro, against
A 10 man.
10 man, bro. 5
At
defenders against 10 man at home. Is just it can't be looked past, bro. This is a chance where we need to capitalize. We should have the 5th in at the table right now. And what would it? 10th.
10th.
Crazy, bro. And bro, the only reason why they wish power there is because of other teams' failures, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If Manchester City were they'd really depend them P's and them Q's in a dog, would even get in a distance with them, you know. If Liverpool were what they were supposed to be, you know, we actually get in a false position right now. We are in a false position because we should not be here. Oh boy. Anyway, Manchester City.
Man City.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle.
Harvey Barnes. Bro.
Nah.
Harvey Barnes pissed me off. When I see Harvey Barnes miss that chance, bro, me I scream. Me I say, what the hell, Harvey Barnes? Me I say, why this man not start Elanga? Me I tell you, me I go crazy. And then the bro give me a brace. Should have a hat-trick. Brace. Walt Maida should have scored some goals as well. Walt Maida should have scored at least 1.
Calamity, you're so biased. Because this conversation
biased.
should first start off from why is that Aveban second goal stand. That's what we should ask her from.
Me can't
Why
do nothing
it's
about
that?
that. Me can't do nothing about that.
No. But bro, come on, bro. We work the alright. Me not gonna complain about being robbed. Because sometimes City benefit from it. You know what I say? We are sometimes benefit. But bro,
Bro,
like we feel like that is a
chump up your aisle money. Go, we go aisle money for aisle money and see if you can fight Newcastle. If you can't fight them, don't complain.
So this football rich now, job, money for money.
Yeah, chump up your aisle money for aisle money. And
I
City
can't
really have
believe
more.
it. So we can't win a game fair and square then.
What, bro? City been not now win the game fair and square. So what you
What
mean?
the fuck?
Bro, when a bid now win the fair and square, bro. So why your problem?
Bro,
though?
come on, bro. Alright. Honestly, the game
Personally,
was
I do think it was offside, to be honest.
honestly, the game was different from we being clearly robbed, probably, you know. I feel like the game was a game more lean into Newcastle favor in terms of them that them put out more pressure, them probably play a better ball game. I feel like we can go into the thing of again where Bernardo Silva should even start a game like that. In terms of say, the midfield, that robust midfield of Bruno Guimaraes, of Tonali, and Joe Linton, like bro, I don't feel like physically wise, I know for a fact that Silva never have a good day. Knowing the fact that I'm gonna want to keep the ball at him foot where this man don't have any pace to go forward and literally not try for pass, but I can't beat a man either. So most of the time his passes and his choice is going to be a back turn pass. I feel like out there on the wing as well, I feel like a garden. A Gardner, how would you out against Nunes? Like for me, Nunes wasn't.
Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, Anthony Gordon start out there. I'm trying to remember if Anthony Gordon did start. Funny.
I never get to catch a lot of the
No.
City games.
What's
So.
name again? Murphy.
Something there. What name? Yeah.
Jacob Murphy.
Jacob
Murphy
Murphy,
out of
yeah.
every friggin' body else. Of friggin' Nunes. No friggin' fuck. Bro, come on, bro. Come on. Jesus Christ. You have this man that have a fear run every friggin' minute. Going forward, it was cool, but defensive-wise, shit. Nico O'Reilly was honestly kind of okay for me. Phil Foden, bomba. We get 3 chances. And Phil Foden with the first 2. And Phil Foden missed them point blank, bro. And honestly, bro, this game was just a scream. Honestly, was a scream. I don't even know what I scream for. Cause like who off of the bench me that expect for come do shit. Like honestly, bro. This is one of the game them job when I look at it and say, yes, Erling Haaland is one of the world's best goal scorer. But when it come on to finishing, bro, we just feel like him just him in the top 5. Like he's no longer the number 1. He's
You
like
always say thinking finishing more or less one dimensional.
exactly, bro. And it pissed me off, bro. Because for me, I'm always try that one type of finish from. I just feel like, see, at some point, you're going to have keepers who probably are going to read this, say, yo, yes. A year same ago. With even the penalty against even Liverpool, bro. Like, I feel like as a top goal scorer, you have different type of ways on how you finish. I mean, now say you are supposed to finish like a Luis Suarez or a Kun Aguero. But bro, come on, bro. You know, but anyway, I'm not gonna go into the thing where me try to just blame him. Cause I feel like it's all of me not go into the whole thing for say, yo, we are blame him, bro. I feel like it's have just more for deal with Pep and him selection of who him trusts. And him trusting Bernardo Silva, for me, I will kill me. We are kill me and City the most. Cause as much as what I say, him should take off Doku. Like we never see the reason for pull Doku. I don't see the reason for pull Doku. Turkey wasn't all that for true either, but Turkey was creating somewhat chance for us, bro. And you're gonna take off a Doku and put on Savino. Bro, why Jav in a real life? Why in a summer we never did sell Savio for the 75 mil? Like, why?
Bro.
Why?
Bro.
Why?
It's a
Bro,
mystery to me. And I want to tell myself, say maybe to Kaka, you know, the bro, you know, the market stay right now, it's inflated, dog. If Savinho perform end of the year, this year, them can go get the 70 back for him again. I don't really know what the start process was, but if I got that, bro,
bro.
you see how quick Marcel Madueke for 50?
Bro, honestly, me
Brother,
a look on it. Me a say me coulda have that money there right now and probably put one next 5 mil on it and go to Real Madrid and get Raji. I swear,
you cannot.
Rodrigo.
No, man, because no, sir. We are still such man, you know. We are
No, we
still
don't want
such
such.
man, so
No want such man.
I watch you know.
We don't
Add 50
want
pan
such
it. Add 50 pan it. I'm you give you such man. Also,
man.
add 50 pan it. Me send such man over there. Me make him start learn English from now. Me make him start learn English from now.
No, but bro, we need a right winger, bro. And we feel like Rodrigo are the best option, bro. And see the Rodrigo and your coach now say eye to eye and
Just trust me. Put Daku over there and put such man on the left, and yeah take on the league, bro. Trust and believe me.
no,
Yeah,
no,
take on the league, bro.
I don't trust that man. I don't trust Vinicius.
Just believe me.
Vinicius and
As
his
my
ego
bro,
going to be the hell.
as must say, just give me 121. Man, I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I get more than Liverpool get from Wirtz, I can tell you that.
No, we don't believe that. I
Yeah,
don't believe that.
I get better value for money, bro. Trust me.
That man ego.
Remember say him already him love thump up Liverpool, you know, say 3 points over this are already secure, you know.
No, but him gonna come into the team, I'm a bad man. Rajic, I remember saying I go want me do 10 times. Remember the 10
10
times.
times better.
Remember the 10 times better is still there.
Emma,
Exactly.
Emma get invited over Roger Yard and Thief in Ballon d'Or.
And TV Ballon d'Or. So, but yeah, bro, like honestly, bro, like I don't know why City never did take that chance and sell Samuel for the 75 mil. Because bro, we need that money there for buy a right winger right now. Because we want a direct winger. And we don't feel like we want to look nowhere else but
Yeah,
Rodri.
because when the Spurs are going to 70 odd mil now.
Yeah,
Damn.
bro. And we don't know, bro. Pep and him decision making of what him say. Yeah, this like, bro, feel like in the man should just start Rangers, Tijani Rangers, and left Silva on the bench. Don't take off Doku. Why you do not take off Doku? And if you bring on up anybody, stop bring on Savio. Because him only are gonna look pretty over the ball. That's all him do. Look like he's about to do something when he's not going to do anything. Why we never sell a man here? Bro, I swear about that, bro. See, no such one would do so bad for true still, Jaff. But the ego, bro.
You know, see, so the dog didn't want to sign him contract.
Yeah, no one sign him. So well, as Mr. I don't know if that news was true or what, but
I do think it's truthful. I have not watched it yet, but I did see that it was a segment on ESPN FC, might have been today. What I will say is, I mean, and I repeat everything I said to Owner today. What I will say is Vinny ought to remember that Cristiano Ronaldo went to Juventus because he asked for a salary increase and did not get it. So you sit and think about that and act accordingly after. I really know Florentino Perez is just you're fighting a losing battle there. While I don't agree with how Xabi Alonso is coaching the team, I rarely agree with him squads in team selection. At the end of the day, Madrid will sell you. Like the man them literally get rid of them top goal scorer like this. Literally get rid of them top goal scorer like this. And barring Madrid, every other one of them legends, barring Madrid, every other one of them legends who wanted to extend left because they never got Magic only stayed because him did accept the 1+1 them or the 1 years that Ramos and Christie wouldn't accept. So Vinny just need for members say Sergio Ramos and Christie get let go because of their contractual demands.
yeah,
Remember who you are and remember who they are. And think
yeah.
about that. Because if you could have let go for your top goal scorer, completely unexpected, you just go so boom, 100 mil, gone. And them let go for them captain.
You don't feel like that was really up to like him try. Like you don't feel like
Who
Christina
else?
in her mind he feel like say, yo, yeah man, me have more to change now.
I think the story will be sold like that, but I don't think he wanted to leave. He wanted a longer contract and he wanted more money. And Florentino Perez have a very strict rule of him don't give more than 1 year after he reach 31 or 32.
Oh.
Like him have a over 30 rule that he's never him do budge on. So I mean, if him don't renew, I'll be very honest with you, I don't care. Not and it I promise you it don't have nothing to do with Rodrigo. But at the end of the day, a team that is already dysfunctional can only manage so much ego. And I think there's a negative connotation behind the word ego. When people hear ego, them think you're a terrible person. But literally, a team can only manage so much ego. And as much as Real Madrid has had stars and everybody had their individual traits, everybody did have them ego. There was one big dog in the locker room.
Mm,
Uno. One, and him did wear number 7. And
yeah.
this number 7 is not that number 7. So him just have to remember that, bro, because again, when that number 7 did want something, him get shipped to Italy, bro. Something none of us saw coming. The man get shipped to Italy, bro.
How we reach right
So
now?
Saturday I talk about Savinho and say him want Rodrigo. He will add 5 mil on it and give me Rodrigo. Someone say add 50 on it and you can take such man. And I saw somebody start talk
You want
Uh, uh,
such
uh,
man
uh.
on my side.
about Vino.
Well,
I
like how we
mean,
talk about Real Madrid, we can just go back to but if you have anything to say about that game, you see, but
I mean, no, as I just said a while ago, poor coaching, poor team selection.
yeah,
I'd rather not waste time where I go where I do that streaming for an hour and a half. I don't want to waste another 10 minutes talking about the fact that Fran Garcia played left wing. Um,
no, we're gonna
I
spend the
don't
next
want to
10
talk.
minutes to talk about.
I don't want to talk about Trent. Trent of the two fullbacks, Trent was the one who sat back. I don't want to talk about it.
we need
I don't
for
want to talk about
we
it.
need for we need for touch upon the Milan derby quick and then finish off with the North London derby.
Yeah, we can just go to that.
Milan derby, Tattoo, I know say you watch it Milan derby. It was a very competitive game to be honest. Like
I hear
um
somebody say boring, dog. Bro, why
nah,
people feel like
I
game
had that
face
game
one love
beside
being
me.
boring?
I had that game beside me, and I was far more interested in than the Madrid game.
no. The Milan derby was good. AC Inter
It
Milan
was classic
definitely
Italian football, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Inter Milan definitely were supposed to at least get a goal out of the game to how them did that play. However, AC Milan were very good. Pavlovic,
Yeah, I have to credit
running
the
the back.
goalkeeper and the
Mike
save them for
Magnan, of
Hakan.
course. You know what I'm doing yet, bro. Mike Magnan, definitely man of the match performance from mine and two good save. One from an over the top pass from who played pass over the top.
What's Barella?
Barella over the top pass to me I try remember who him played to
Turam.
Turam. Over the top to Turam. Good shot by Turam. Keeper come out and then save it. Keeper make couple decent save well. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
So keeper definitely man of the match. Overall though, in terms of who played good in the game, I would say Madrid had an okay game. Rabiot was okay. Tamori at the back was good. Pavlovic was good, even though him did kind of commit the foul for the what name penalty.
Penalty.
Who Akan Chalanoglu eventually missed. You don't know the dead ball specialist. Well not miss, but mine and save it, which I think that was his second or third miss.
Second. I'm gonna feel like at the commentary drinks it.
Yeah,
The
them say
Milan though.
as soon as him step up, they were like, oh, so him not gonna miss. And lo and behold, the miss. Pulisic, very good on the day. Rafa Leo, very good on the day as well.
Very good.
Rafa never get a goal or nothing, but
I
in
will
terms of
honestly
him,
say, Calamity, say the partnership between Turam and Martinez was better than the partnership between Pulisic and Rafael, and it really did concern to me when time I see the man pull off
Yeah, that
Lautaro
substitution
Martinez.
was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The
That
thing is,
substitution was crazy.
Latara and Turam are a more seasoned partnership, so I expect that to
Mm-hmm.
be a better
Better.
partnership. You see me? Latara Martinez for me. Him the kind of in and out of the game. Him did a link up well with Turam, but him the kind of in and out of the game. I never expect him for sub him, but him the kind of in and out of the game for me. Overall, I think Turam
I'm
did play better than
always
him.
against. I'm always against subbing a goal scorer. A goal scorer
Mm-hmm.
like that, because time and time again, Tato always say it with Holland, even Christie, and in day, like in a latter part-time career, goal scorers are goals. They can do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't take him off.
Well, I'm not necessarily disagree, to be honest. Me would have taken him off personally, but um Chalanoglu get the chance to equalize, end up never convert it.
Mm-hmm.
DeMarco never in the game for me. The I think it was a right back, Augusto, him did all right.
Augusto, him just get to him play very good, man. And that's all right. It was very good for me.
Him did all right. And obviously
Bastoni
Bastoni,
play a damn good game.
Acerbi. Bastoni, Acerbi were good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Akanji was decent. And Summer
Yeah.
never really have much
Calamity,
to do.
move fast about decent. The man they play, man good too.
I
Akanji
don't
was
just say he
decent.
played good is
Yeah.
again. It was a side piece game for me, but
Jav,
to say he
Calamity not
played
like a con.
good,
I don't have no
I
problem
don't
with
have
Akanji,
any.
bro.
I don't
I
have
don't have
no
no problem
beef
with
with
Akanji,
Akanji,
bro.
and I can say he played
I think you think
like
he's
he
better
played
than he
okay.
is, but I don't have problem with Akanji.
It's funny, cut yo, may I tell you, say some people tattoo have yasso, and then some people were actually the yasso. The man have the yasso. I wanna understand.
Yeah, that's definitely Tato. Um, the surprise never play was Estupinian left back. Me I say,
Yeah, yeah.
I understand say the youth when play never bad enough, but like Estupinian was really one of that guy when it comes to fullbacks in the Premier League. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if it was a one half game coming out watch Milan like that. So I don't know if it was a one half game when him say, "Oh, me not start here." But me the kind of shock for say Estupinian never did start. Um, but overall the game was good. A good look back and forth. AC Milan get them goal, and when them get them goal, you don't know so them counter. Apart from that, Inter try get a goal back, never really get it on the day.
Yeah,
However,
yeah.
them never play a bad Inter. Inter
I
never
feel
play
like
bad.
Mike Mingers was just really good at that game though. I feel like him have a very good different from the penalty save, I feel like I just him pull out some very good save.
Yeah.
And me I look at him
Shout
and
out to
Summer Calamity.
shout out to the right wing back for AC Milan, Salamakas. Him did good.
Yeah. Him be good, yeah. Be good for true. Salamakaz was good. Calamity, me I look at Mike Mingham and Summer. And me that say to myself, say, is Raya a better goalkeeper than these two keepers?
Not to me. Not to
No,
me.
and I touched on it earlier. Again, the problem with us nowadays is, or not, just with people watch the game nowadays, is the difference between footballer and um goalkeeper. For me, bro, I don't care about footwork. When
Yeah,
I
Raya
when
is
when
a
I
better
did
player.
just start watch
Yeah.
football, bro, it was not about what you could have done to get the ball to the forward, or how you can be a part of the patterns of play. Stopping the ball from going in the goal, keeping the ball out of the goal, goalkeeping. No. Bro, and also, bro, why? Which is why it always kind of upset me when people put certain man in certain conversation. I, I can count on my hand how much time I see Raya actually like make a save, you know. And that doesn't mean he's a bad keeper. It
That
means
is
that
actually
there's
true.
almost no basis for the claims of him being as good as he is because there's not enough sample size.
That's
And
true.
to be honest, I think from what I've seen, and maybe this is not, when I watch Raya, him no give me that confidence to say. I feel like him
Yes,
always
always.
have some type of mistake about. Kind of like Ederson. We know say Ederson was a top keeper, but I feel
Mm-hmm.
like Ederson did always have some type of mistake in him.
Mm-hmm.
And more often than not, it wouldn't be the case. He would have make a mistake more often than not.
But
But
the shit is in a calamity.
every
I
now
feel like we
and
can
then you see
comfortably
it.
say that. I feel like we can comfortably say that Edison was a better shot stopper than Raya. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like we
think I
can
can say that
comfortably
too.
say that.
Yeah, I can say that too. I feel like I can say that too.
But even
Uh,
but this power evil job just what I say. I'm gonna go to the Arsenal season. We like how we're gonna end up turning over to that game. Me I look for them season, bro. Me I say, yo, watching Arsenal, even though them can't see the least amount of goal of them on this trend for probably break Chelsea record. As what job
Happen.
say, we don't remember Raya I see have that much shot for even I say yes, him a the top
best
goalkeeper
goalkeeper
because
in the league. Yeah.
yeah, you see it. And look for the goals them score upon him. Because that Richard score
And
goal is a lovely goal.
that really tells a
So
lot
I
more
guess I
than
guess we're just up over into the North
yeah,
London
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
derby. Um, yeah, the Richarlison goal, brilliant goal by Richarlison, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him for that. Really and truly, if you start by Eze, but what are they?
Yeah.
They on this Raya conversation. So yeah, continue.
Yeah, but we just feel like say, I feel like in some way like as I said, the confidence is not there and that goal for me. I'm try to review it back before I say any shit. But for me, I feel like it's there.
Him did
It's
all
a,
him did half him line, but man, I think there's nothing real and truly him could have do about it. Man, I got crucify him for it. Me would have crucified him for it, to be honest. But brilliant spot by Richarlison though, because a lot of the time them you do see players kinda them get the ball in a certain situation, them look up the city keeper over the line, them try that long shot and more times than not it fails. But
Mhm.
brilliant spot by Richarlison. Not even take a touch, just ping it back at the net. Shout out to Richie
And
for that.
one of them next goal as we said earlier with the Jews with the who's are berry where it touch off and just already in our shooting range for him.
Yeah, definitely. So it just line up perfectly for him where him not
Perfect
even
for
have to
him,
do
yeah.
nothing. Um, but overall, Arsenal dominated the game, bro. Like
I never get to watch a game.
Arsenal literally put Spurs to shame, bro. Like Spurs were terrible. Like, when I think there was at no moment in time I'm feel like say me I watch that game, I'm feel like Spurs would have come back.
Mm-hmm.
At no point in time me I watch that game, I feel like Spurs would have even score a goal. And you see what it have to take for them score a goal. Something brilliant. Uh Arsenal defense is crazy. 0 shots from Tottenham, so keeper never expect it. Yeah, up until that point, Tottenham had 0 shots, I believe. Xavi Simons, them devil put on them him end up put on Xavi Simons. A lot of people say bash Xavi Simons. Me think that Xavi Simons did inject a little pace in the game where he might try get Spurs up the pitch. Overall, though, it was like a training ground exercise for Arsenal, to be honest. Arsenal were Timber, brilliant on the day. Zubamendi, brilliant. Rice, brilliant. Saka, brilliant. Like everybody for Arsenal were just damn good. Um, I don't think there was a bad player or even average player on the pitch for Arsenal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Saka, I don't know. And it come back to what I said about Saka. The pass by Merino, good pass. The touch and the turn though. The turn by Trossard, when him touch that and him turn, me not think him fear get that off, bro. To be honest, me not think him fear get off that shot there. Van der Ven make the block. It end up get a wicked deflection off of Van der Ven foot. End up in the far corner. If that not deflect, I feel like him probably kick that not the keeper part and the keeper probably save it.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, Spurs were just dominated, bro. Like there's nothing much to say about the game itself. It was a boring game. Shout out to Big Eberici Eze hat-trick. And bro, I don't know. At the first time I sit down and watch an Arsenal game, I'm just a smile. And that's crazy for me, bro. Because
Do
bro,
you
Spurs
think as I go in that game now with a point for proof, knowing that even before, I think in the press conference, thank the engine say, who is
Bro,
Eze?
I don't know who tell him to say that. Who dog? Like that was crazy. We must see it. I not even know him say that. I see him go up on TikTok and I say, wait, what? That him really say? Yes. Of course, the man come with a point for proof, bro. The man going in a game and him obviously hear that. Plus, remember, he's an Arsenal supporter, Arsenal fan, came through the Arsenal Academy. And almost did end up at Tottenham. Because
Almost,
if
very.
remember, he almost went to Tottenham. Arsenal end up snap him up. And obviously, I feel like say, regardless of what Thomas Frank would have said, I feel like him would have come in at the game with a point for proof. But that add more fuel to the fire for me. And as I just show them in class, to be honest. Two very good goal. Well,
The second one was the second one the one that him kicked from outside the box or like the top of the box?
no, that was the third one. That was the last one.
No man, there was one that it was before halftime.
Oh, the first the one with the outside of the boot and like the three defender them are close him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first
Yeah,
goal.
that was a good goal.
That was the first goal.
That was a good goal.
No, but one of them that was the one that Raya should have saved actually. The
should have
first
saved,
goal.
yeah.
Raya not Raya, Vicario.
Vicario
should have saved that, to be honest. The other two were good goals. That one them that said Vicario should have definitely saved it. The other one, the second one was good placement. Third one was a curler.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Arsenal seemingly top of the league. What, 6 points, 8 points off them next bit.
No, sir. 6
Yeah,
ahead
so
of
much.
Chelsea.
Six
ahead of Chelsea.
6 car Chelsea win. I mean, Arsenal look like they're going to win the league.
Yeah, like, and I think that's the question. And I think you asked a question in one video, in one of our video we do in the early part, our late part of last season, the early part of this. When did we?
Sorry, when they talked about Saka earlier, and I don't want this to be heard as may I hear a feedback, but I don't want this to be heard as Saka slander. But what I will say is what Mikel Merino did. When I hear people talk about Saka, that's the type of thing they make it sound like him do every week.
The pass, I mean? Oh, the pass.
That pass is a pass I can see Phil Foden doing
I
it.
thought it was Zuba Mendy passing the ball. I never realized that
I knew Merino had the ball, but then after watching back the replay, I have to say to myself, hold on, was that Zuba Mendy? But like I'm not, this is not a shot. I think he had a good game, but I'm just saying it to say, like, when you hear, especially Arsenal fans talk about Saka and you hear them put him in the conversations against certain other youngsters, you'd think to yourself that those are the type of, when them talk about him playmaking ability, or the thing said, them pass there, the type of pass them where Saka make, because that was, like, I don't even think that pass is being talked about enough. That was a proper pass.
You know, so me the dip on the live, I mean, say this to Tato what they I don't think, and again, I think Saka is easily one of the best wingers in the world, but I don't think I've ever watched Saka and been impressed.
Been in awe. Yeah.
I've never watched him and be like, whoa, that was brilliant from Saka. Not like him me see him get past 2-3 man already, but like I never just watch a singular play
like
from
straight
him.
throughout the game,
Yeah,
or even just one play will make you be like,
damn, that youth there crazy. But at the end of the day,
he definitely him have a good all-round performance.
Yeah,
but him definitely don't have that wow factor, like Vinny, for example, have the wow factor.
Yeah, like I never see Saka deal with a player like how say Vinny deal with Kimmich. Yeah, I've never seen that from Saka.
Vinny do have wow factor.
That's what I said.
That's what we say.
Oh.
We say, I'm not get that from Saka. That's what I
we're not get it from Saka for true.
And that is not me bashing Saka because I'm saying I
Yeah,
can
that's
see
not
like I do think he's one of the best wingers in the world.
The
But
pass
I
one you
just
talk about after Trossard goal.
yeah, trust that go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
And
but
you
just
know,
like
really,
like
but see
even
that pass, and as what Job said, like it was really under talk. It never that be talked about as much.
bro,
I like me that,
even
like it come
bro,
to for true.
even when I see Yamal do this weekend as well. Unless I'm not watching enough, those just aren't things that I see Saka doing. So when
yeah,
I
nah.
hear them talk about him in the light that they talk about him, I think him do like when Cole Palmer they make that pass to who was it? Cole Palmer they make the pass where they just go like damn near around the defender. Was it Neto? I think it
I
was.
think it was Neto.
Remember the
Or
pass you're talking about. I know the Newcastle game though.
it was Newcastle or Everton. It
I
might have
think it
been
was Neto.
Everton,
I think it was Neto.
but I think it went to Neto. But like a game like that, those are the things that when if I never watched soccer and I only heard them talk about him,
I would, yeah, that thing
that's
that him
what
a
I
do.
would have closed my eyes and think him do. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but that Mikel Merino pass was
Yeah,
it was
brilliant.
phenomenal.
Definitely.
It was Alcantara esque. Like I've seen Thiago Alcantara do that
Definitely.
from a non moving football.
Definitely.
I think you remember the quick free kick to Muller, where he
Yeah.
literally touched the ball and him just
Yeah.
that's what it
And
reminded me of.
I'm not saying that Saka has to be the most technical baller in the
He
world or
doesn't need
anything
to
like
be.
that. But at the end of the day, sometimes in a football, that is what sometimes separate players in a football. When you can literally make somebody say, that brother here make me want to sit down and watch football. Like Saka, if me for list out the players, them Saka would not be one of those players. As much as how I think
True.
he's good. You see me? But Eze is one of those players where me would have say that brother here make me want to sit down and watch football. Like Saka na give me that, bro. You see me? But it's Arsenal are Arsenal, and you can. Would you say Saka is Arsenal's best player?
As wait, like, are we
He's
talking?
definitely is. He's definitely is, to be honest.
I don't understand. I don't know if the
Well,
question
if
is
I, if
at
I talk
face
about,
value.
yeah, are you talking like strictly talent or just on the face
No,
value?
like just the face value. You said we are
Yes,
play
yes.
Arsenal
Yeah, I
today.
think he's their best player
Yeah,
and
I'm
most
one of them player.
important
Him one of
player.
them face.
I think he's their
Although,
best player
like,
and most important.
you can always, alright, I don't think him are the face where you think about, yes, but you can, I feel like Declan Rice is play
Cause
some.
I was going to make the point that Declan Rice because a lot of
I don't
Arsenal
think he's
fans
their best player.
a lot of Arsenal fans will tell you that
Mm-hmm.
Declan Rice
Is
would
Declan
be
Rice their best midfielder?
would be
To
their
me,
would be their player of the season from last season and now.
Is
it's like
Declan Rice their
when you
best
have face
midfielder?
City.
No, not to me, but
No.
to Arsenal fans, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's like when I play City, like yeah, I go remember Haaland. I go see Haaland face for sure. But I'm quite confident that in the season when time Raji was at his best. Like I feel like you will probably fear Raji more than the Haaland, but you just know say Haaland never boss in it. So I feel like
Yeah,
that with Saka and Rice. If
So
you
you
get
think
what me I say.
you think teams fear
I don't think
Rice
teams would
more?
fear. No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
man, I
think
think
Tata
so.
said it the wrong way around. I think him they probably mean to say teams might fear Haaland more, but he's not their best player. I think that was
Yeah,
essentially
Yeah,
the
that
point.
that yeah, that way me I say, yes.
yeah. And that's the next thing too. You think Arsenal because Arsenal definitely have a core group of players where that say, yeah, them money are the makeup of the team, the Gabriel, Saliba, Rice, I think Zubamendi Slatin right this as well, and then you have Saka. I feel like everybody else and probably Timber right. I feel like everybody else are the left back, the left winger, even the attacking midfielder and the striker. Well, Gyokeres is out, but I feel like even Gyokeres sometime might get rotated. But I feel like with
Right now.
Wow.
Mikel Merino playing up front has secured his spot in the Spanish team, and
I'm
that
gonna
man
feel like
cannot
some of
get
the
dropped
spot
now.
is.
No.
I feel like Calafiori spot is secure because Bam Skelly haven't been playing a while now. And if
No,
I play, if
Skelly coming to the team one day in a Champions League match against Atletico, and he was brilliant. You see
Yeah, it
me?
was brilliant.
So
Yeah.
that's what me I say is
His
I feel
profile,
like
though, what I do appreciate is Arteta is playing, he's utilizing the profiles of his players against certain teams in a way that makes sense to me, at least. Because I've heard Chelsea fans argue the same thing about Maresca, but maybe Arteta brain smaller and my brain small too. So I can see what he might try to do, but Maresca brain big and my brain small, so me no really understand what he might try to do. Maybe I just that.
Jeff
But I see the vision. I see the
Madueke is
vision.
back. Madueke is back.
That we did all talk about that earlier. What did I say? Tata did I say? Tata did I talk about Savini and how City never take the 70 million? I'm gonna say, bro, with the market these days, you see how quickly me take my 50 mil and run.
But honestly, what I am saying with this is a fear take Odegaard game. What happens when Odegaard come back?
I mean,
well,
the
you
club
have got
captain.
ask. As what Jam say,
When the
him
club
doing
captain
small
comes back,
as
the club
Arteta
captain is
won.
gonna
So
play. When the club
Bro.
captain come back, Trossard none again. What do you mean?
But then you're gonna push Eze out to the left.
oh the
Which
But
left.
I
okay,
don't really want to I
but
don't
that
really
that
think
is what
that's
they kept do.
I don't think
Remember,
that's
say Eze
ideal.
wouldn't. Remember, say Eze wouldn't get a game in the middle if Odegaard never fell out, if
But
Odegaard
that's the
never
thing.
get injured.
So him
But
get
that's
the
my
chance, him
point.
get the
But he
opportunity.
was,
And now
but he,
time for him take the game.
yeah.
No,
But
When
hold
him
on,
remember
come in
say,
say
Calamity, Calamity,
give
slow
me
down.
him
them
time.
game plan. Remember say them
Cala,
done
hold on,
game plan for him to play at left wing. Anyways, that's what they bought
Jav,
him for.
Jav, Jav, Jav. But I feel like this no a Calamity has. But probably fan. I feel like Calamity would have always said this, But with other people, we probably agree with Calamity now. It's because of that hat trick. Make them go say, yes, definitely him need for play here. So and when Oligard come back, him probably need for hold the bench until Ray.
I
Me if
I
you
was
doubt this.
always yeah. I get
Bro,
no, I get what you're saying. I was always
Eze
So that's
against.
to play
something
attacking
otherwise from
midfield.
Calamity. That's something otherwise from Calamity.
I was always against them buying him for left wing, and which is why I
Mm-hmm.
wanted him to go to Tottenham
Yeah.
because I wanted him to play as an attacking midfielder because I think that's where he's better. I'm so sick of them putting technical players out left who are because that's why we're not a good number 10 no more. Because every single man we have quality, the man them fling him up on the left, bro.
True.
True.
It's like Tottenham refusing to play with that twin and playing Javi Simmons at left wing and
At
expecting
left
him to
Yeah,
wing.
that
put
I
in the
can't
performance
understand that, bro.
and expecting him to put in the performances he was putting in that
Bro, I
made them buy
can't
him in the first
understand that.
place.
That's so annoying, bro. Like why me and watch Javi Simmons on the left wing? Why? And I like Eze where okay, Eze play left wing regular and him have look a pace about him, have look a you see me,
Yeah,
have that look a
Javi Simmons
dribbling
is
thing
not
about him
pacey.
where him can do this left wing thing. Javi Simmons just don't do it with Javi Simmons, bro. It is not going to work.
And then also with the team that you're playing, that would have been the prime. Bro, it's literally why I'm always against small team coaches coming and like getting jobs for big teams because them don't know what to do with it. Same way like our Graham Potter never know what to do when him come Chelsea. When you give Thomas Frank, who's been playing counter-attacking football, five round the back, no attacking midfielder for him for all of his relevant career, and then you will give him a quality attacking midfielder like that. What do you expect him to do with him? Him don't know what to do with him because he's never had to. The closest thing that he's had to deal with of that profile is Mbuemo, and they aren't even close. So
Mm.
I think that's why I'm gonna get along with a man like Kudus because Kudus is off that Mbuemo profile. So Kudus is a mainstay in him team. And I think he went into that Arsenal game literally thinking he'd have him all Brentford lineup, and Kudus was his Mbuemo, and it failed terribly.
Mm. That makes sense. Tato, where have to say about then again, I never watch much. So Jeff, what do you think about the Udogi Spence paradox?
I mean, I said it to him already, you know. I think I think Jed Spence should continue to play there on the left side. Um, yeah, but people will say that before Udogie got injured last year, like he was. I realized that everybody was seeing a different Udogie than me. I was not a very big fan of how he was playing before. Um, bro, I just think how Jed Spence output on the attacking line recently, along with just the fact that I think he's grown into being a better and more sensible defender. And I'll put emphasis on more sensible because I don't think Udogie defends with any sense. I think he's just an aggressive player. Um, that's why people probably think he's a better defender. Cause people see outside of Van Dijk, when people talk about being good, them talk about how they really describe like you're tackling and them something there. And they reference aggressive tackles most of the times without even realizing. But Doggy's aggressive. Um, that's why he get the red card against Chelsea. That's why he's had multiple cards. Otherwise, he's an aggressive player. But bro, I don't know how. It's kind of like similar to the Odegaard and Eze situation and the I wouldn't even say Mikel Merino and Gyokeres, but the same situation with Ekitike and Isak, where how I just don't see a world where you bench Pedro Porro and Jed Spence right now. But you also have this left back who was seen as one of the better
Better
upcoming
left back in the
stars.
league, yeah.
Yeah, like how like him come back now? What do you do? So I feel like it's a dilemma. But for me, I mean, for me, I don't think it's the squad or how he uses the squad he has fits his play style. I feel like he has players that fits his play style, but I don't know that he's put together a combination of them that works well.
Yeah.
As I said from the start of the season, I think Sar has to be one of the first names on the team sheet because of how he play, and he hasn't really been. Um, and in the games where him playing, they've gotten points from those games. But I think he definitely seems like him facing the dilemma of trying to balance the minutes between Paulinho and Sarah and Bentancur. It's just not working out. And then Odeberg come back now. Now you're benching Javi Simmons. I don't even know when last Brennan Johnson played. Or I can't think of him being
Him play
relevant
last
as
match.
as in I just
Him just come
when
on.
the sense of him being relevant in the game.
And that's
And
kind
I
of crazy
mean,
when you think about it, because Brennan Johnson was literally their top scorer last season, if I remember
exactly.
correctly.
So I mean, saying all of that to say, I think him, I mean, he better just figure it out. I don't think him can say him don't have the players for him play style because that just wouldn't be true. What I will say though, calamity to end it is Udagi definitely fits his play style. If you can
Mm,
play a five on the back in terms of the aggressive left back that will just run at you, that's not
mm,
necessarily Jet Spence.
mm,
Um, so that's the only player who fits his profile that I don't know if it's in his best interest to include them in the team.
mm.
Well, also have to
Okay.
remember Sri Lanka is not there.
Yeah, but I think Solanke not really. I go. I don't know. I was never the biggest fan of
Uh,
Solanke
I think
Tottenham.
I think I think he can. I think he's definitely good at holding up the ball, and he's easily their best finisher.
Yeah, finishing wise, yeah, but does he offer you more than Richarlison?
Um, Again, when they talk about this, I asked the question: Charleston or Sri Lanka when in fit? It's a fair question because he just doesn't have the body to run down the defenders like Charleston does. Like the mobility isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same. So I mean,
Yeah.
boy, I'm really just interested to see whether I'm gonna lose the work or not. To be honest.
Well, it can't lose the work before Amorim. Not sure about that.
You think so?
But yeah, Thomas Frank to Tottenham again. I feel like him definitely need time though. Like them can't just
I agree.
him definitely need time. Um, but yeah, I think we can end it right here. So, but Tottenham have a question. That you there?
Yeah.
You think Odegaard better than Eze?
Um, no. Like, but I'm gonna find crazy if someone say Oligard are the better one.
I don't think I find it crazy, but I do think that Eze, especially the past 2 seasons, has been the better player.
But I say Eze is a more of a before the hat trick. Eze is a more of a threatening player than Oligard. I feel like Oligard is more with a. I feel like a two different type of player because where people see
Yeah, the profiles are different.
The
yeah
profile are different,
are
but
different. But I see Oligard more of a Raji type of not Raji
huh?
type of a Pedri type of eight midfielder.
Oh,
You see,
Yeah.
so he's not the type of eight like content where box to box, but he's more of the and he's
Connect
more
the
of
play, that type of thing. I think he's yeah. I get what you're saying.
you see it.
I think him say Raja a while ago.
No, not Raji.
Yeah,
Raji, Pedri, Pedri, Pedri.
him did mean for
It
second,
means
yeah.
more like the he's not like he's not the Kante and the with him again. The youth was say listen from Chelsea where they are Man City now. Him name
Kovacic.
again?
Oh,
Kovacic.
Cherky.
He's
Okay.
not
Kovacic,
those
yeah.
type. He's not those type of mid eight. Him are the eight like the as I said the Pedri and the Iniesta where them would have more seem like a 10 but it's not a 10. You know, and for me Eze would have been it would have is the 10 like a Ronaldinho or something
Natural
like near
10.
to a Ozil if you get what me I say.
A Coutinho.
A Coutinho, them man there,
Yeah.
yeah. You see it.
But
The Oscar and those.
Coutinho really one of the biggest problem them with this cam to left wing thing though. Because you see when Liverpool start do it and then him go Barca go play left wing.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
really him was a big part of because of how Liverpool played, he was a big part of why people believe that everybody can go do that transition, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it did work at Liverpool.
Yeah,
Barcelona not so much
because of how they
because
played.
Barcelona not so much because they were strictly putting him out there as a touchline winger,
As
which was
touchline
crazy.
winger, yeah.
But yeah, I think we could just end it right there. So people, thanks for all of the support. Yes, let me big up everybody in the comment section. We have the Champions League for review Thursday, probably Thursday. So don't miss that live there. Anyway, big up on yourself. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that's how I can notify when the video might drop. And I'm out. That's all.
But